What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Dreadnok Buzzer. So Buzzer looks awesome again to go along with Ripper. So we have the cool picture down here of him using the chainsaw and then the figure posed up with the chainsaw ready to cut some stuff apart. Again in that same clubhouse or hideout as Ripper. So we get the drum set, the grape soda cans and everything there in the background. So that all looks cool. With his accessory breakdown up here in the corner, we have that same picture on the side. He's number 106 in the line. And then we have the figure breakdown. He's going to be 6.2 inches tall, again with all those accessories and some features on him and his classifications down there. And again, looks very awesome and cool to build out more of the Dreadnoks. So I'm excited to check him out. So let me get him out of the box and we'll take a look at him together. And here we have Buzzer, who is Richard Blinken-Smythe from Cambridge, England. He's an extreme left-wing sociologist that went to Australia to study biker gangs, only to have his inhibition stripped away and joining the gangs. And after joining the Dreadnoks, he became skilled with a chainsaw and desired to tear anything apart he could. And overall, he looks cool here. Again, another Dreadnoks member, so we'll have to bring in those. But he looks pretty awesome. So he's got the bright blonde hair going back to the ponytail, which looks nice. Again, the yellow is so bright on him. And then his face design, which I don't know how to describe it, looks really good. I think they did a good job with the face design, but just how his mouth is open, you can see some of his teeth there. It looks a little bit awkward. Looks like he may have some issues going on, which of course we know mentally he does. He's got this tan color shirt with the sleeves all ripped off, all sorts of stuff. He has a strap that goes up around his shoulder there with some grenades on it, as well as to look to be some dog tags, and even has like a little star badge on there, which is crazy. And you can see some of his chest hair. He has a tattoo on his arm with what looks like a knife going into a snake or something, or a cobra, down to his brown gloves, and he has this band on with a watch on it there, which is cool. Then he has looks to be like a cod piece there on him with a belt that's got a skull and studs going all the way around on these blue jean designs, where he's got some thigh holster and sheath there on the sides of his thigh, knee pads all the way down to the brown boots, which are a different design. I don't think we've seen these boots before. So overall, a cool looking figure. Not as cool to me as Ripper, but still cool. But for his moons, we get his head that'll twist around. Of course, hard with that ponytail. You can get around, just gotta be careful like not to break that off, but it does twist there, and it can look down that far and up that far, so just a little bit back and forth again, so not much movement. Shoulders can come up to 90 with that butterfly joint back and forth and rotate all the way around. We get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint that can bend up that far, which isn't bad at all. Wrist will twist around and hinge up and down for the hand. Then to the ab crunch, we see it there. So crunch forward, crunch back. So pretty decent crunching with those pops. And then we get the waist crunch and twist around there as well. Down to the hips that come up to 90 and out to the side. Drop down hips. So we get the thigh twist around and the double knee joint that can bend up that far to the back, which is almost kicking his butt, with the shin twist at the top of the boot and the foot flexing back and forth and twist side to side. So pretty much the same G.I. Joe movements. Nothing new or out of the ordinary there. No major issues or anything for him. But for his accessories, first we get a set of glasses that go on his face. Now, I know a lot of people have issues with these glasses because they don't stay on. And we did heat him up and got him like around his face to cool. And they looked better, but of course now they seem to be off a little bit. So it's not bad. They do stay on there, at least for us. Like I said, we did have to heat them up and put them on him and let him cool down. But they still just look awkward on his face. Of course, from the side don't look as good. But from straight on don't look as good either. Not as cool as Ripper, at least, but still not bad. But then for weapons, first we get a knife. So we have this knife, just like a standard looking knife, not a whole lot special to it, but we can stick into the sheath here on his right leg, so we can slide this down in there. So that's cool. And then we also get a pistol as well, so just a small little pistol. I like how it has the wrappings around the handle, so we can put this on his left holster. And then we get to his weapons. So first he has what they call a chain blade. So we have this, so we have the handle with a piece of chain that has this blade on the end of it that almost looks like a pendulum. So that looks really cool. So we can just stick this into his hand. So there he has that weapon. Of course, with the chain being all stiff, doesn't really do a whole lot, but we have that at least. We also get an axe bat, so we have a bat with some saw blades on it, which looks really cool. So that's an awesome design, pretty cool weapon there. We'll just stick this in his other hand. So there he has both of those weapons in his hands, ready to tear some people apart. But of course, he also comes with his signature diamond tooth chainsaw. So he has this cool, just looks like a chainsaw, but awesome with that blade design. Of course, we can put this into his hand, so let's try that out. And there's Buzzer with that chainsaw ready to tear some stuff stuff apart, so that looks crazy cool as well. Like I said, he doesn't look nearly as cool as Ripper, but this Buzzer is still really cool and such an awesome looking figure. And of course, now that we have him, we can add him in with the rest of our Dreadnoks. So that I've got Buzzer with Ripper, as well as their leaders Zartan and Zarana. So all of those look really cool, starting to fill out more of the Dreadnoks team, and I know we have more coming up. So that just looks really cool for Buzzer overall, being able to add him in with the rest of the Dreadnoks. So let me know what you thought of Buzzer down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this review, let me know with a thumbs up. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.